Speaking of events, man, we are coming to you live from where it just wrapped up the Malik Jackson Football Camp. Is it the first annual football camp in Jacksonville?
Yes, first annual football camp. Thank you for having me, first of all. I appreciate you guys.
Man, thanks for having us out. Of course, Malik joining us right now. Malik, man, I ain't going to lie to you. You've been here for a year, and you're already, like, embedded in the community. And I know that was the goal, right?
Yeah.
And all I see is Malik this, Malik that. I turn on any radio station. It's Malik Jackson's Foundation. That's awesome, man.
It's a blessing to be a blessing, man. And when I first got here, my dream was to do something in the community in Denver. Things didn't work out, so when I came here, I still wanted the same wants. But, I was able to get with the Jacksonville Humane Society, get with some Golden Star Warriors, Army guys, and Navy guys, just military people, and get with these kids and just try to give back.
Here's what I like about Malik's foundation is how this went down. It's like I can picture it. They're sitting there and they're like, okay, we can start a foundation. We can help vets, or we can help kids, or we can help pets. And Malik's like, man, bump that. Let's do it all.
Yep.
My contract just dictates that I can do whatever the hell it is that I want to do.
You gonna tell me I only got to pick one? No, watch me.
Just have to make it full circle. I want to touch as many people as I can, and with positivity and give back. So why not?
I mean, you had a pretty good amount of a good amount of kids show up, but then two, you had. Like we were just talking about, Calais came out, Cliff came out, some other Jaguar players came out, and a ton of different organizations and companies came out. So that's got to make you be able to feel good and just show that you're going in the right direction.
No, yeah, it was definitely a problem when I walked up, because I do a lot of work, but I got to give it up to my guy Joe and Rod. They set this up and just made it everything. So being able to come here and see the two fields and see the high school and see the kids and the vendors and all the Zaxby's that gave the kids the food and just the blessings that we had, it was awesome. Definitely heartwarming, and I just can't wait to see what we do next year.
Now, you did something that us people in the South would call, I don't want to say sacrilegious, but it's just we don't mix footballs.
No,
we don't mix football and football, but it seemed to work for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was good. So now it wasn't just kids who just wanted to learn how to do what you did, but if kids who played other sports, and there was girls out here, guys. I mean, it was fun.
Yeah, I really want to just open the doors to a lot of girls and boys, and I really appreciate soccer and the way they play, and I really want to kind of get USA Soccer on the map. So I said, why not have these kids come out and play football? If girls and boys want to play football or soccer, have them play soccer or football, get into it, try to love it, and hopefully they can take it as far as they want to, So it's just wanted just to do more than one thing. Maybe next year, we'll try to implement enough baseball or something. Just kids, I just want kids in the community to come out, have a nice, free, good time, and just learn and meet some football players and some good people.
Yeah, like the Roar was out here, Jaxson De Ville was out here.
Yeah, some cheerleaders. Thank you to the cheerleaders taking their time. It was the mascot. It was definitely a great showing. Thank you for you guys coming out, man. It's definitely been a blessing to see all the people behind me in the community. So it's nice to have.
So you guys just wrapped up OTAs.
Yeah.
You've got mandatory minicamp week, right? And then you've got what, about a month?
About to say a month, 6 weeks.
So what are you doing that?
Weeks. What am I doing that?
After, I would say after Thursday night, which we're going to promote in a second.
Yeah.
It's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
All right. After Thursday night, what's on your schedule for the next 4 to 6 weeks?
I'm on a plane to California at 5:30 in the morning Friday, and I get to L.A., go just be a dad and hang out and just think about all the things that I need to work on while I was here for the OTA practices, and just keep chopping wood and come back ready to get after it, because Coach Brown isn't playing any games. When the camp starts, we're just running straight into it, so I make sure I'm ready for that, healthy, physically in shape, and just knowledgeable of all the plays and scenarios, and just ready to go and make no mistakes.
You've been doing this for a minute. Coming into this year, where does this rank as far as anticipation, excitement? You played on Super Bowl team.
Yeah.
So where does this rank? Almost like it's almost, to me, it seems like it's something that you should get really excited about, because you got a chance to change an entire city's landscape.
Yeah.
Where does it rank in all the years that you've been playing?
I think definitely top 3. It's one of those things that, like you said, we have a chance to do really big things, and I think when you have that opportunity with the guys that we have, to go out there and win 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games, I think it's possible for us, and to go out there and do it, change the culture around here, really bring the city back to life, and just do what we haven't been doing in the past is a great opportunity. So I think Coach Rowan has us going in the right direction. The defense is looking good. We just got to keep being consistent, don't relax, and just chop wood and get every game and make sure we win the fourth quarters in these games.
Could you tell a difference? Could you tell a difference in OTAs this year and last year?
Yeah, definitely a lot more definitely a lot more things going on this OTA. You know, last year it was more, you know, trying to just read and understand things. This year it's go, 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 go. You know, just like it's football games. You know, and last year was too, but this year was really like that. So, and I think that's the best way to get after it. You know, let guys know that every snap is important, every snap is intense, and we have to win every down. And I definitely feel it from the coaches. You know, when I don't win a rep, it's, you know, they might not yell at me, but I definitely feel the pressure that, you know, I definitely should have won that. So, winning every down, winning every play. If you don't, then it's unacceptable, and I like that. I like that thought process.
But you just gonna sit there?
He just staring at me and joining me.
I know.
I'm trying to figure out what I want. I mean, I got to be careful. I don't want to tell them that we're. I mean, really, I am out here to get a tan. You know, hashtag Team Darks Camp. So I'm trying to get on that. But
Team Darks Camp. There you go.
So let's talk about Thursday coming up. So what? For the people
Malik's
who,
gifts.
Are you a believer? I want to know if you're a believer, man. You sound not like you.
I'm trying.
You're very skeptical, huh?
I'm gonna tell you why. We talked about it a little bit last time you were on here. Now, granted, now that Calais is gone, I feel like I can talk a little bit more.
Blow up. Calais is gone. Now you can blow up.
I can relax a little bit. But you know, we hear about Coughlin coming in, and the only that's really the only change to it. I liken it to it doesn't matter how. I mean, it doesn't matter how much air freshener you use in the bathroom. If you don't flush the toilet, it's still going to stink.
Yeah.
So, but with that, but then listening to some other people talk, it gets me excited. But 2 years ago, I think we came in and great off-season acquisitions, great things, and we're excited. And we still see, and I guess maybe you can attest to that because you go up against these guys a little bit. We still don't see the major changes in the offensive line. Yeah. And we all know, and just haven't played it, the simplest thing is if you have dominant line play on both sides of the ball, you should have a good team. So what about this for a guy like me?
Yeah.
Why should I become a little bit more optimistic and more excited about it?
One, I just really feel like when this year we should feel more optimistic than years prior because we've changed from top to bottom. You know, we've got Coach Coughlin in here. You know, we have Coach Marone in here with new coaches and new schemes and new guys to really know what they're doing. Not saying that the ones before didn't, but, you know, I think we've changed from top to bottom, got new coaches in here, new management. You know, Dave's doing a great job. And now we're all the way down to the players, got big acquisitions in Calais and A.J. Bouye to, you know, be out there to help Jalen and everybody else. So I think, you know, it's a special year because everything's changed. You know, and then as far as the O-line, I mean, last year we barely ran the ball. So to say, you know, when you have – as far as I'm concerned, if it's a decent defensive lineman knows it's going to be passed every down, hell, I'm just pinning my ears back, you know. And if there's no even thought of run, then, you know, I'm not worried about that. So I think this year is going to be well balanced. The O-line looks great to me. You know, we're just ready to kind of stop beating up on each other, and well, we have a little more time beating up on each other, and then we'll get after it. But they look good to me, man.
You know, it's funny though that you said that you're not a believer because I think in the city right now people are just fatigued, bro.
Right.
Like, it's, you know, because you've been here 2 years, but man, this has been going on and on and on, and we've believed and believed and believed. Well, a lot of people have. We get cussed out on Twitter because we don't.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of where that's just kind of where the city is. This city loves a winner, like all cities. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, the good thing I think is we've seen a big shift from this being a college football town to if we don't talk about Jags on this radio show every minute, people get mad at us.
Yeah, that's it. We're not going to tune in.
You guys start off, 3-3, 4-2, and you want to see a city go crazy.
Yeah,
you're in the right place.
Yeah, and I was talking to Telvin Smith. You know, we were just like, we have opportunity to do awesome and great things. You know, we're just looking up at the Ring of Fame, and you know, that's our goal is to be remembered in this city for the things we do off the field, but also the championships and the AFC championships that we bring here. So, you know, it's we haven't been very good in the past, but you know, you just keep believing and hanging on with us. You know, once it changes, you'll be a front row and be able to say, everybody, I told you so. So I advise you guys just to hang on, man. We're going to turn it around this year.
We ain't going nowhere.
You know?
We're not going anywhere.
It makes for better radio.
We can change your opinion.
That's why I was telling people, like, I don't want to say, like last year, we got bashed for. I'm like, I didn't want to say that I picked you guys to win 4 games.
Yeah.
I called it a spades hand, 4 and a possible.
Yeah.
2. I didn't want to go on radio and say that. It's just because it's not like it's boring to talk about the draft in November.
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to no matter, and then we're the last one on Sunday nights after the game. We're the last show.
Yeah.
So everybody has heard all this stuff, and then they're calling, and we take calls.
Okay.
And text. So we're getting all of that, all of that venting, all that.
It's like
frustration.
we turn into psychiatrists.
Yeah,
well, I get it. You know, it's our job as players and coaches to go out there and change people's opinions. So, and that's what we're working for. Coach Marone keeps talking about, working hard, chopping wood every day. He tells us what people say about us. I think he said there was some on NFL Network about the AFC South was up, and they had us dead last, not winning too many games, you know. And so it's one of those things when, you know, the past kind of – your past kind of speaks about who you are, but we have another opportunity to go out here this year and change who we are and tell people who we are, and that's our plan.
See, and that's where we are. You just – like AFC South right now has gone from that division that was – well, let's just call it the worst in football a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Bro, Tennessee's there. Tennessee has done it up the last couple of years. These guys are now signing for depth.
Yeah.
They're not signing starters anymore. You know, you don't know what Andrew Luck's going to be, but we all know he's pretty dang good.
Yeah.
And then Houston has one of the top defenses that's been around in the past decade. If they can get anything from the quarterback position, it's gone to one of the better divisions in football now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm in it, you know, and I see it. So it's one of those things that, like I said, everybody's getting better in this division. Nobody, you know, I think we all get tired of hearing that we're the worst division in the NFL, you know. But it's one of those things that we can change that, and I think every team's working to change that. Houston had a good year last year. Tennessee had a good year. Indy consistent, and we just got to make sure we do what we need to do to catch up and be in the race for this AFC South championship.
Well, we're going to get with your boy Rodney here in just a second, promote this event on Thursday night at Three Palms that James and I will be involved with as well.
Yes.
But give us kind of your tell people what they can expect if they come out, if they support, where the money's going to go, just a real quick 1-minute sales pitch to why everybody in Jacksonville needs to show up at Three Palms and be involved on Thursday.
Well, I really appreciate everybody showed up because it's going to be a great cause. This is for Malik's Gifts. And if you donate money, it goes to helping military families, at-risk youth, and animals. So if you love all three of those things, please come out, help us give back to this community and help change people's lives and pets' lives. And it's just a blessing to be a blessing, like I said before. So to be able to come out, whether you have a little or a lot, anything that you can give to just help somebody else in need is a blessing. So I know we all can use a little bit of good blessings ourselves. So,
Well, we're going to have fun, too.
We're going to have a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. It's not it's going to be a lot of fun.
You're technically the boss.
Good bands.
We're doing this.
Yeah.
And Band Be Easy is going to be there.
Yeah,
I've heard them pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, it's supposed to be two knuckleheads MCing this thing.
Yeah. I heard they're pretty good, but I don't know.
Do we get a chance to get now when we talk, can we talk about people? Not bad, nothing out of taste, but
can we be real?
Can we be real?
I think so.
Like, why are we not on the back of your shirt? Let's just get that out of the way right now.
Well, no, I don't blame him.
Rodney. Why are they not on the back?
I don't blame him, then I don't blame Rodney. The person who's going to get it is going to get it on Thursday, and I'm going to give it to him all week.
There you go.
That's the first thing I know. I said, wait a minute, you made me put a shirt on that I ain't on.
You know what?
I don't want to be on the front. I don't need to be on the front because it's not my thing, but I'm looking. This?
You got a daggone phone book on the back.
Yeah.
And there ain't
It's a directory
nowhere to be found.
You know what? I noticed it last night, and I told Joe we're going to get killed by these guys. You know what I'm saying? So believe me, I've given them a talking.
All right, so we had a good amount of guys show up here to the camp. Will there be any guys that you think will show up to this event?
Yeah, I know we've talked to a lot of guys. I've been able to talk to Puz Leslie. He's going to be there amongst a few other guys.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So
James. James' mouth is watering right now.
What's going on? You don't like Puz?
No, Puz is a phenomenal person and an essential figure in the community.
All right, so he's going to be Puz. He was a great guy, great football player. We're trying to sell. We're trying to sell right now.
People like Puz, so it doesn't matter. People
that's
like
sold.
Puz.
You
That's
sold. There goes 50 tickets right there.
There you go. And talking to a lot of other teammates, so I think it's going to be a good showing.
Can we mandate the rookies show up? That gummy rookies, y'all get y'all behind.
Hey, I told them I was going to tow cars if they weren't here today. Not one show. So it's like I'm going to need a few.
Well, now because we just had somebody call. Have you ever watched Major League? The movie Major League?
No.
Okay, so go over.
That's a crime.
We got We got to get you to watch.
Oh, then he has the
wild thing. Yeah.
Well, Pedro Serrano. That's what one of our guys called Calais, the black guy.
Yeah. The one with the religious locker.
What you need to do is tell Calais to go in there and start throwing trash cans around, even if it's just fake. Just throw some trash cans around. All the rookies will be there. I'll be there. Well, I have no choice but be there, huh? But Tyler would be there if he threatens Tyler.
Hey, I'd be there if he told me where to be somewhere. So believe me, I walked up to him the first time and I looked up and people ready on tower me and I was like, oh my God.
So there'll be some Jaguar players. We know Paz will be there. Yep. Possibly some other people.
Yeah, a lot of
Band
other
Be Easy.
Yep.
You.
Mm-hmm.
Rodney, who everybody will love, and then I guess we'll be there too.
You guys be holding it down.
What's the dress code? Can we wear whatever? Chuck Taylors and some khakis, or
from the top, business casual. You can wear whatever shoes you want.
So just like a blazer.
God.
Okay,
James.
But if you're gonna wear thong sandals, please get a pedicure.
You don't. He's coming in slippers.
Nah, I'm gonna get a romper. I'm gonna have my man Mariano go design a romper, a business casual romper.
Get a business casual with the blazer.
I'm gonna have a blazer with
the romper.
With the romper on.
Nice. Malik, we appreciate it, man, as always.
Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for helping me do this and compete. Can't wait to see you guys next Thursday.
We will have a good time. You guys are listening to the Sports Den. That's Malik Jackson. We are just getting started with the show. Actually, this is easy, bro. We should do every show like this.
Yeah, I mean, why
we got to plan nothing.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
I'm begging you guys to get on your show. You know
that's awesome, man. This is the new show.
That never happens.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.